This morning we have several speakers that I have the privilege of introducing. Our first speaker is actually from the U.S. Small Business Administration headquarters in Washington, D.C. Christine Koronides, is a Presidential Management Fellow, with the SBA in headquarters, and she coordinates the agency's Recovery Act programs and works with other agencies to help better small businesses in environmental and energy-related industries. Now, before joining the SBA, Christine led the Environmental Entrepreneurs Program at the National Resources Defense Council, where she helped develop the business case for environmental policies. She's a graduate of Smith College and the Goldman School of Public Policy at the University of California in Berkeley, where her master's work focused on developing policies and tax incentives that supported environmental innovation and alternative fuels. Would you please help me welcome Christine Koronides? Christine.
Thanks, Dave. So wonderful to be here with all of you this morning. As Dave mentioned, I work at the Small Business Administration, and our job is to make sure that small businesses have access to the capital, contracts, and counseling they need to lead us through the 21st century. Now, I know that we have many small businesses here today and many future small businesses here today, and that's just one of the main reasons I'm so glad to be here. The other is a little more personal. As Dave mentioned, before I worked at SBA, I was really part of this community. I worked with environmental entrepreneurs with the Natural Resources Defense Council and led several efforts to develop incentives and policies that promote the economics of clean energy. So I know what you're doing is a win-win. Not only are you innovating and creating solutions to some of the biggest problems and challenges facing the country today, but you're creating a groundswell of high-growth, high-impact small businesses. And these businesses are going to create long-term, good-paying jobs to help lead America through the economic recovery. Now at SBA, we've taken a few important steps to help lead the recovery as well. We've temporarily reduced fees and increased guarantee on our small business loans. And already, these changes have led to success stories throughout the country, from an environmental consulting firm in California that was able to double their staff, to a tire recycling company in Ohio that needed new financing to buy new equipment and get started, to a company that installs energy-efficient windows in California that needed new office space because they're growing that much. We're not stopping there, though. Right here in Philadelphia, our SBA district office, led by Dave, who you just heard from, and our Small Business Development Center partners are working to counsel and grow more businesses in the green technology area. And they're also working at a larger scale to create a small business community that embraces greener practices and products into their daily operations. Now, if you're a small business that hasn't reached out to your local SBA district office, or if you're thinking about becoming a small business, I really encourage you to get in touch with your local office. They can tell you all about our resources and programs. If you haven't already, I encourage you to check out our new course. It's online, on how to win a federal contract. And if you're looking for contracting opportunities, you're in luck. Dave and another one of our SBA staff will be leading 2 discussions about that today, and I think it's a really important way to bring together the innovation and the power of what your ideas are with the billions of dollars in the Recovery Act to make clean energy happen now. So my commitment to you is that we'll continue to work hard for you in Washington alongside with the Department of Energy, the rest of the administration, and everyone who needs to know about your ideas and your successes. And I'll close with a quote. If you haven't read or heard President Obama's speech on climate change to the United Nations earlier this week, I really encourage you to do so. He said in that speech, "This is a new day. It's a new era, and I'm proud to say that the United States has done more to promote clean energy and reduce carbon pollution in the last 8 months than at any other time in our history." He also said, "We did not come here today to celebrate progress. We came because there's so much more progress to be made. We came because there's so much more work to be done." And today I think that's why we've gathered here in Philadelphia. The same reason. we've got a lot of work to do. The conversations and dialogue that will take place today will help facilitate that work. So I'm looking forward to hearing more from all of the speakers and panelists and all of you today throughout the course of this event. All of us at the SBA look forward to serving as your partner as we create jobs, strengthen our economy, and move America forward in the 21st century. Thank you.